Xbox. Snap TV. Xbox Switch.
We're playing, we're moving.
Yep. Xbox, go home.
Oh, Fran.
Well, what's up, everybody? Obviously, we're using the Xbox One. Welcome to IGN's Xbox One pre-launch party. I'm Jamin Hadfield. This is Ryan McCaffrey.
Hello.
Francis Mirabella III. And all day long, we're going to be playing Xbox One, playing mostly all the launch games.
Yeah, all the heavy hitters in the launch lineup. Everything but dance and exercise games, basically. No offense to dance and exercise games.
Sit back, make yourself comfortable, maybe grab a sandwich or something. And what are we going to look at first off? We're going to look at the interface?
Yeah, and that's why we started like that, right? We wanted to start in a little bit of gameplay. We showed a piece of Snap with voice command, and then we went to home, and we've got, simulated TV running in the background here.
Now, what do you mean by simulated TV?
Yeah, we can't show copywritten TV, so I can't just run Star Wars or anything through. So I've got IGN's Daily Fix actually just running through the HDMI. So Xbox, go to TV. Let's try that again. Xbox, go to TV. There we go. So it's still snapped. We're in snap mode. Let's try this. Full screen. Okay.
There we go.
So, it needs to be quiet in the room for a lot of this stuff to work. And this is, just a quick glimpse. It could be playing AMC, etc. This is the interface you're going to see when you've got TV running in the background.
Yep.
And one of the cool features is if you have cable box, obviously, you're going to need that. DirecTV, Comcast, etc.
All the big guys.
The One Guide, right?
Correct.
So I'm going to try to go to that right now. Xbox, One Guide. Xbox, One Guide. So you can obviously do this with the controller as well. And look, we've gotten a lot of feedback already that's like, oh, you're not saying it fast enough. Or you're saying it too quickly. Say it more slowly. You saw I was very slow. We
Pretty deliberate there.
We calibrated this as well, right? You guys saw it. We set it all up in a very quiet studio environment. So look, you want to talk a little bit about the One Guide, Ryan, or?
Well, I cut the cable, Fran. You're a better guy to talk about it. The nice part about this is you can search for specific shows or listings. You can say what's on HBO. If you've got HBO, it'll take you right to it. There are some nifty commands. The One Guide is basically, with all due respect to it, it's a fancy hack for your TV. Like it won't operate your DVR, unfortunately. You would still need your DVR remote for that. But it is for sort of casual top layer surfing of channels and watching shows. It's pretty useful.
I forget. Can the Xbox One act as a DVR?
No, it cannot.
Okay.
And so, look, this is a really big note for you out there who are excited about the TV aspect. I watch a ton of TV on DVR. There's no command, unfortunately, to go to your DVR recordings.
Nope.
This is big. They have to figure out how to fix this. And look, they've admitted themselves that, like, look, of course everybody at Microsoft uses DVR as well. You need to pick up your controller eventually anyway, and you're going to have to do that to access your recordings. But you will have access to fast forward and stuff. So Xbox select. Xbox select. There we go. On the bottom you can kind of see the commands you can say from here.
Yeah, anything in green you can say.
So let's try One Guide. One Guide. We're going to try to go to App Channels. App Channels. All right, I'm just going to go over to it. So
it's funny. I actually, it connects really weirdly, still sensitive, because I actually have really good luck in my space at home. Generally, I generally don't have to repeat things.
Oh, Ryan, that's such a great note. I think why don't we do a quick test?
Which is still a problem, right? Because it needs to work anywhere for this thing to be universally adopted.
Sure. Yeah, but this to me is a really interesting part. Look, you don't have to use it. We did want to show a little bit of that, but let's just try real fast. Why don't you both try a command? Ryan, why don't you say Xbox go to TV?
Xbox go to TV. See, it likes me, Fran.
Try going to some other things.
One Guide. It likes me, Fran. I'm nice to it. I treat it well.
All right, David, why don't you try sending it, say Xbox go home, and
Xbox go home.
It just doesn't like you.
You try go to TV.
Xbox go to TV.
It's anti-friend
That doesn't
programming.
like me. But that's the point, right? It does work. It depends on the environment. It's not. I don't know that it doesn't like me, by the way. I've had great success at home.
Your mileage may vary is clearly the.
I just think it's interesting that anybody can give commands. Like, it's not like tied to one voice or anything.
So yes, that means your roommates could potentially grief you and shut the system off.
Sure.
Exactly.
So get better roommates.
Yeah,
if that's a problem.
Probably don't want to live with those guys.
Yeah,
Jerks.
exactly. So why don't we just go and talk a little bit about the actual interface and sort of the mini things that you can do in here.
And can we let everyone know that we're going to be doing this all day? We're going to be getting some games really soon, and we're also giving away a bunch of games today.
We have every first-party game. We have a copy of it to give away, so it's a little incentive to hang with us the whole day. You know, that's Forza, that's Dead Rising, Rise, Killer Instinct, Crimson, the premium edition, Crimson Dragon, Loco Cycle. I feel like I might be leaving one out, but that's most of them.
Should we give one one game away
as we play them?
As we play them.
Play them, yeah.
And so, in order to automatically enter yourself to win and to be part of the conversation today, tweet your questions, your comments at IGN.